Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors, including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife. Now, we do our best each week to bring you tasteful content, but viewer discretion is advised. Now, enjoy the show.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
We start our journey this week on Talbot Street in Ocean City for the 10th annual Big Fish Classic.
We then head to the Delaware Ag Museum for the WBOC Mountaire Farm to Table Scholarship Awards Banquet.
Scorchy Jaws takes us to Milford to meet an antiques collector with a passion for the first state.
And then we'll head back down to OC to get a preview of the 50th White Marlin Open.
Outdoors Delmarva starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch. Jason, do you remember last month was National Picnic Month?
Oh, how could I forget?
Well, did you know that August is National Hair Loss Prevention Month?
You know, there are so many other cool things happening in the month of August, like National Goat Cheese Month, National Sandwich Month, National Parks Month. You couldn't have focused on any of those?
Yeah, but those aren't as funny. Now let's get some sunscreen on this noggin.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here's Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
We have some pretty impressive fishing tournaments here on Delmarva.
And one tournament that lives up to its name is the annual Big Fish Classic, and it's celebrating its 10th year.
It's our 10th anniversary. We've been blessed to have Hook Performance Fishing with us for the last 10 years. They're one of the top brands in the fishing industry and lifestyle industry. It fits well with our tournament. Our tournament is unique. It's catch the biggest fish pound for pound in the ocean. So that's one of the most important things of our tournament. Makes it super fun. You know, people can come down and actually see the fish come to the scales. They can get up close. Kids can come up here. They'll be touching the fish and we just want to get kids involved, and that's the key. I've got 3 little children myself, and getting them involved with fishing is huge. When I won the White Marlin Open, I got together with these guys and said, I want to do something where everybody can fish. Anybody can touch the rod in this fishing tournament. So there's no stress, you know. We want captains and the mates to really have a good time and be able to just go out and have fun fishing, you know. You know, partners, the Lewis family, you know, helping us out and being partners with us, you know, allowing us to have the opportunity, you know, the angler, you know, being accommodating to allow us to have the opportunity. I mean, it's just amazing the support, you know, that we've gotten from the community. You know, we've raised over $100,000 for local charities these last couple of years, and you know, we donate thousands of pounds to Diakonia, our local homeless shelter. I mean, the biggest thing is everybody comes up and says, this is our favorite tournament. We just love the format. We love being able to go out and have a great time. Fish all night long. They can fish 32 hours. You know, they leave at 7 in the morning, or they leave at 2 in the morning. They fish, put their lines in the water at 7 in the morning, let's just say Sunday, and then they pull them out today at 3 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock now, so it's crazy, you know. It's 32 hours of fishing. So Ocean City is the capital of tournament fishing in the summertime. I mean, we have the Ocean City Tuna tournament, which was a couple weeks ago. We have our tournament, and then right after that's the White Marlin Open, and then the Mid-Atlantic. It's pretty much the biggest tournaments in the world, you know, are here in Ocean City in the summertime.
Those aren't the last big fish that we're going to see here on the show, as fishing tournament season is in full swing.
We'll talk White Marlin Open later on, but up next, we head to the Delaware Ag Museum in Dover to wrap up last school year's WBOC Mountaire Farm to Table Scholarship Program with an awards banquet that was fitting of the name Farm to Table. We'll be right back.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru, Higher Standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine and Bell Creek Equipment.
I know it's early August and the words back to school aren't probably making anyone's favorite phrases list these days, but it won't be long before the WBOC Mountaire Farm to Table Scholarship fires back up again.
But before we move on to the graduating class of 24, let's check out the graduating class of 23 at this year's awards banquet in Dover.
The Farm to Table Scholarship Program is the brainchild of Zach Evans, the Community Relations Manager for Mountaire Farms, and his opening comments reminded us why the phrase farm to table is more than just a catchy slogan.
This is meant to showcase the #1 industry here in the first state. So agriculture does more to contribute to the state's economy than any other singular business. Second, believe it or not, behind hospitality. So it makes perfect sense that we've got a room full of future farmers and a room full of future chefs here in this venue to talk about the things that we're going to talk about tonight. But most of all, we're here to celebrate you and all of your accomplishments. So as you look around the room, just know that these hardworking men and women are your peers who are also going to be pursuing the same kind of career and the same kind of future that you are.
J.R. LaPearl, the director of Mountaire Cares, emphasized the need for agriculture and culinary arts programs in schools due to the staggering percentage of those who grow and prepare our food to those who simply consume it.
2% of America, 2% is in agriculture. Out of 2%, 1.6% is in production ag. Now, when you look at that number, that's pretty startling when you figure 98.4% of America is fed by 1.6. So you are the next. But then I think about the culinary arts. Do you realize from the census only 10% of America, 10% is involved with culinary arts and food service? So when we take those statistics and combine them, 12% of America takes care of the balance. And I say that because each of you that are here tonight, you have something special. You each have a gift to change this world. And I'm a big believer in the fact that the youth of today aren't the leaders of tomorrow, that the youth of today are the leaders of today. And claim that.
And while they gave me control of the microphone, I took the opportunity to recognize a very special group that rarely gets the accolades they deserve.
I know that we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of these fine men and women who are going to carry on the legacy that is Delmarva agriculture and culinary arts. But do we have any educators, any advisors in the house tonight? I think without them, without their leadership, without their guidance, none of us would be where we are today. I don't know who is where, what field they're studying. I just know that the teaching community is underappreciated, undervalued, and without them, none of us would be here today. So thank you for your help.
Once again, congratulations to all of last year's winners.
We really did enjoy getting to know all of them, and we look forward to getting to know the next group of recipients in the WBOC Mountaire Farm to Table Scholarship Program.
More details will be coming soon for the 2023 school year.
Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, Higher Standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine, everything but the water, and Bell Creek Equipment. For farm, home, or fun, Bell Creek is #1.
Jason, this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws is right up your alley.
Well, Lauren, I enjoy all of the Scorchy's Corners that we get to feature here on the show each and every week. So what makes this week so special?
It's all about Delaware antiques.
What?
It's all about Delaware antiques.
Yes, thank you. I heard you fine the first time, but why do you think it's right up my alley?
Because you're from Delaware. And you're old.
You think you're cute, don't you?
Yep.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
Bill Turner of Milford has a big bunch of little bitty treasures from Delaware's past.
All told, I've got 1,000. At least 1,000. When you go taking them little teeny things and adding them up, you got a mess of stuff.
Now, old Bill will be the first to admit he is not into high finance merchandise.
This stuff that I got was given the places that a store, restaurant, or whatever used to give them at Christmas. Little cheap things like a can opener or whatever.
Bill Turner's collection is not of antique quality, but comes from the realm of antiquity. His is not an assemblage of elegance. Each piece is an old-fashioned object that is wrapped in time and memories, such as this old tape measure Piggy that quite possibly could have belonged to a long-departed grandma, or this Milford Chronicle razor, possible a reward for a new subscriber.
Now here was Milford Fire Company long before it was Carlisle.
And how old would that be?
Well, that goes back into the 30s, I would think.
Bill has been collecting since 1950 and has two criteria before plunking down his money. One, the item has to be old. The other?
Delaware, just so it's Delaware. Millsburg, whatever.
Bill Turner and his wife Octavia are admittedly yard sale junkies.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're on the road to yard sales every Saturday, 7 o'clock, before we even eat breakfast.
However, his oldest item never graced a yard sale table.
Farmers Mechanic Bank of Milford, Delaware, $1 bill, 1861. My granddaughter gave it to me for Christmas. And she got it to an antique shop somewhere, but I don't know what she gave for it.
That's one of your prized pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, in this 10 by 12-foot building in Bill Turner's backyard lies 45 years of yard sale scourings, all arranged neatly with a touch of class, all soaked in nostalgia from Delaware's past. Scorchy Taws, wandering our Delmarva land for WBOC News.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is presented by Shorts Marine, online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know that ahi, or yellowfin tuna, only have a lifespan of around 7 years?
Did you know the yellowfin tuna can swim up to 50 miles per hour?
And did you know that according to the International Game Fish Association, the world record yellowfin tuna weighed in at 424 pounds?
That's the size of an average full-grown male lion.
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Lauren, the White Marlin Open returns to Ocean City for its 50th year.
And I'm so excited about it that I've forgotten all about my open water seasickness. We are here in Ocean City, Maryland to preview the 50th White Marlin Open. I'm here with Jim. He's the president. Jim, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. A little bit crazy, but I'm still doing well.
A little bit crazy. Week before the biggest tournament, right?
Yeah, this is the hard week. This is a very hard week. Once we hit the tournament and starts flowing, there's a lot less pressure on. But we've got to get things done now and do it. Don't put it off.
50 years. You're here back in its fruition. Tell me about how it got started.
Well, I used to work on a charter boat. I worked my way through the University of Maryland, working on the charter boats in Ocean City. And I got married, and on my honeymoon, I was talking with my wife and saying, wouldn't it be nice to have a job where you really enjoy going to work and you have fun at it? And I thought it'd be great to fish in a tournament, start a tournament where you put up a guaranteed entry fee and then have a shot at winning some guaranteed prize money.
From the
the very beginning, my father always listened to input from the anglers, so he wanted to execute whatever they wanted. And I feel like we've done a good job over the years of continuing to do that.
It's neat to be able to carry on our family legacy that we can eventually pass down for our children, and it's neat to be a part of something that is so meaningful to this town and to the sport fishing industry.
So a lot of boats going out. Tell me a little bit about the rules with the tournament.
Well, the fishing hours are 8 in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. You have to fish within 100 miles of the Ocean City sea buoy. Other than that, you have to obey the IGFA rules and any other rules that we have over and above them. But it's mainly go fishing, and if you get lucky, you win some money. But enjoy yourself. That's the name of the game. Go fishing, enjoy yourself.
I've been out here myself in the years past checking out the White Marlin Open, and we have some local friends that get in on the tournament. But you also have people from pretty far away coming in.
Well, we've had people from as far away as Australia, California. We have the guys from Pelagic, they're from California. Florida, obviously, New York. We've had people from Mexico. So it's pretty much all over the world, yes.
50 years of this tournament. What does it mean to you?
It means we put in a whole lot of work to get to this point, and we must be doing something right because we're still in business in doing it. We listen to the anglers, we listen to the captains, the mates, the owners. I pick up things because I like to fish in different tournaments, and but it's a sense of accomplishment, but yet we still want to get another 50 in.
We'll be out there every day alongside of our friends at Delmarva Sports Network. So make sure you're tuning in for exclusive content, behind the scenes excitement, and the latest changes in the leaderboard. And you can find out more information at delmarvasportsnetwork.com.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to check out your latest photos. We'll be right back.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
It's time to take a look through the photo album and check out your latest pictures.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
Declan Keene is showing off his 31-inch snakehead he caught. Nice job, Declan.
Speaking of snakeheads, JP McWilliams had a good day of fishing. Here he is holding the 10 snakeheads he caught.
Ray Lingo sent in this photo during a boat ride of 2 baby horned owls on the Lewis Canal.
August is National Parks Month, and Nick Haglick captured this photo of some of our geese friends in Salisbury Park.
Brian Paternoster shows off a beautiful picture of a flower in his Sharptown garden.
Jordan Champlin sent us this photo that his trail camera captured of an owl landing in the woods.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
Now it's time to take a look at the Mount of the Week.
Brought to us by Longhorn Butcher and Taxidermy in Pittsville.
This stunning buck was harvested in Worcester County by Rhonda Aldridge.
For all your butcher and taxidermy needs, be sure to contact Spencer at Longhorn Butcher and Taxidermy on Facebook.
Thank you so much for joining us this week, and be sure to tune in again next weekend as the whole show will be dedicated to the 50th White Marlin Open.
And again, live updates will be coming all week long on Delmarva Sports Network. And if you are a fan of Outdoors Delmarva, all next week, it's all outdoors all the time on DSN as we await the live updates from the scales.
And if you want to stay up to date with all of the things happening on Outdoors Delmarva, be sure to scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen.
All right, we're going to get out of here and we're going to rest up because we've got a busy week next week, but we look forward to seeing you out there. And until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you Outdoors Delmarva.
Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine and Bell Creek Equipment.